What's up? I'm Sydney. Nice to meet you. Today I wanted to talk about some life lessons that I wish I learned a lot sooner. And we'll just go through the list. I'll give a small explanation, and then other videos I will break down each one of these things in the list a little bit better. So this will be probably a 5 or 6 part series of just me breaking down my thoughts on this stuff. The first one I like to talk about is waiting. What do I mean by waiting? Waiting to do anything, waiting to get a different job, waiting to start a business, pick up a sport, anything that you want to do. If you think about your life as a timeline, I'm pushing a golf cart. You got your time that you've already used, you have you, and then you have your time left. The time left, we don't know how much time we have left. The more time you use, the less time you have in that time left section, if that makes sense. Also, in that time left section, you have your abilities, your energy, all that stuff decreases along with the time. So what makes you think that it's going to be better to wait when you have less of that time left to do anything? A little slicey on that one. Second thing I'd like to talk about is chasing money. Chasing money never really does what you think it's going to do. It just creates this cycle where you make more money, you spend more money, then to keep up with that money that you spent, you have to make more money, and it's just a vicious cycle. That's all I really need to say about that. It's pretty self-explanatory. I will go into detail in another video, but second one is chasing money. Third one, and this one is something I struggled with a lot throughout my life, and I still do at times, is self-talk. How we talk to ourselves is super important. Whether we tell ourselves lies or not are super important. There's a famous quote, I believe it was Henry Ford, says, "A person who thinks he can and a person who thinks he can't are both correct." Pretty self-explanatory. How you talk to yourself really matters. If you're mean to yourself, talk yourself down, you're gonna act that way. If you talk yourself up, you eventually come up. You don't want to go down, you want to go up. Is that where I landed? Jeez, terrible shot. And then when you lie to yourself, what I mean lie to myself is like when I say I'm gonna do something and then I don't do it. I believe that the universe knows, your body knows, your brain knows, and it learns these things. It learns these patterns. When you say something and you don't do it, your body is already preparing you for that inevitable. You're not going to do it. The universe knows you're not going to do it. So whether you set a plan, set a date, you say you're going to do something, just do it. It doesn't matter if it's tomorrow or you plan to do it a month from now. On that date, do it. Live by your word, and that'll help you a lot. Trying out a new swing here. I bought this TRS slider that's trying to keep my elbow tucked, and my swing feels really weird right now. That's going to be well short. Okay. The next one I want to talk about is joy. We need to be doing stuff that makes us happy, because in the end of all this, we really don't even know what happens. I mean, we have our beliefs. We're either going to be in the hole in the ground or we're going to get burnt, or none of this matters. If you can't find any joy in what you're doing with your life, whether it's work, whatever it is, do something else. Don't wait. Do something else. And along those lines of waiting and doing something else, have some patience with yourself. Don't wait, but have patience. Give yourself the time to make the mistakes, to learn, to do what you want to do. That was a beautiful shot. I wish I could do it every time. Like I said, we don't know what's going to happen at the end of this life. We just don't. We don't know how much time we got left. Do the things that you want to do, as long as they don't hurt other people. Obviously, that goes without saying. And the last thing I really wanted to talk about is your health. Especially if you're a little bit younger and you're watching this video. I'm 42. In my 20s, my teens, I was healthy. I don't show it now. I did triathlons. I raced motocross. I raced mountain bikes. I was super athletic. But what I didn't care about was what I put in my body. And I am paying for that now. I swear to you, what you put in your body when you're younger turns you into what you are when you're older. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but what you eat now, what you put in your body will affect your future. And I didn't pay attention to that. I didn't want to learn about it. I thought, well, I'm in shape. I'll be all right. I'll just eat whatever I want. Now I have this it's a severe autoimmune disease where I have to live on medication. And if I stop taking that medication, I might be gone in a couple months, maybe even less. So, and that's scary. I have a son. I want to see him grow up. I want to see what he does with his life. Sorry. I get emotional when I talk about my kid. But yeah, I want to be there for him. I want him to have a daddy. So when you start getting into your 40s, you start to feel what you did in your 20s. It's tough. Please take care of yourself. So go watch some of the breakdown videos I have probably right here. And please take care of yourself. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time.